The NFL draft's just a few weeks away, and I want to explore what a 7-round mock would look like for all these teams. So we're going to go division by division, starting today with the NFC West. That means the Cardinals, the Niners, the Rams, and the Seahawks. So let's go ahead, get this sucker started. We're going to all do it in one mock draft for this division. No trades. I don't want to complicate things too much. So we got the Arizona Cardinals, first team on the docket here. We're just going to send it with Marvin Harrison Jr. Just kind of makes the most sense. Also, a trade down. Sounds like they're looking for 3 first-round picks to move out of that spot. I don't know if they're going to get that. We talk about the Vikings as a potential trade-up team, but even if they just stay put there, I think it's a good option. They could go ahead, send it, and grab Marvin Harrison Jr. and still feel pretty good. If anything, I think if they don't get a trade at 4, they'll be active to maybe, because they got a lot of picks, to move up from 27 to get a player that they really like. But we're here with the Seattle Seahawks. This is our first pick. And I mean, there's a lot of studs left on the board with Brock Bowers, who probably is the pick here. Quinion Mitchell, Jared Verse, Liatu Latu, even guy like Byron Murphy and such. Man, this might feel more like a luxury pick, but I mean, I don't mind adding more weapons. They did bring back Noah Fant, but I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't care too much. I'm a big fan of Brock Bowers, and him being here available at 16 is just kind of really good value. Ideally, the Seahawks probably wouldn't mind trading down and acquiring more draft capital, especially if they want to address the offensive line. Like, I mean, you could say a good option there could be like a Troy Fautanu, who wasn't on the board at the time, kind of is what it is. But now we're here with the Rams. Quinion Mitchell's still on the board. This is kind of ridiculous. This is kind of ludicrous. There's actually a lot of really good prospects on the board. I mean, we got Liatu Latu, we got Jared Verse. I know they brought in Darius Williams. I know they brought in, you got, who was it? Trey White. Those aren't really long-term options. How good? I feel really good about the corner class, though, that I wouldn't mind taking a Liatu Latu to kind of match up, get kind of this technician on the opposite side of like a Byron Young, who brings that speed. So I hate this. I really would want to go with Quinion, but I think I'm going to go with Liatu Latu. All right, next on the docket is the Arizona Cardinals. We're staring down Byron Murphy. We're staring down Kool-Aid McKinstry. Keep in mind, we took Marvin Harrison Jr. A few of the quarterbacks are still on the board. Like, honestly, going with offensive line isn't out of this realm with Marius Mims still around here. I don't think it's a bad thought to have, but take a look. Again, it's Kool-Aid. I do like Kool-Aid quite a bit. Do they list Cooper DeJean as a safety? I don't know if they do, but he's not on the board regardless. All right, so we're thinking corner. I think we're thinking corner. I think Byron Murphy's still here. Man, the Arizona Cardinals, I mean, they brought in my opinion, some rotation options. They gave him a little bit of money, but I mean, they really wanted to shore up that interior with Bilal Nichols and I think it was Justin Jones. I mean, you can still stand to upgrade from those guys. I think I'm going to go with the corner. I'm a big fan of Kool-Aid McKinstry. They brought in Sean Murphy-Bunting, but you need to add more cornerback depth there. I've always said that you need to add more competition, more talent, more depth to the corner positions, just because it's that volatile of a position. I'm not going to think twice with the Niners. We're going to Marius Mims. Bam, you get your right tackle. All right, like I said, no trades. Arizona Cardinals, we're next up on the block. We grab Chop, get a pretty high upside edge rusher there, but I think they probably want to get more size, so maybe Darius Robinson would make a little bit more sense. I don't even think he's on the board anymore. Did he go in the first? Yeah, he went in the first. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of kind of out of play right now. I like the idea of Junior Colson. I think I'd rather wait till 66 and see if one of the linebackers fall to me there. Looking at the interior, I don't think there's like Christian Haynes. I like Haynes a lot. Oh man, this one's a little tough. This one's a little bit more tough, admittedly. Listen, I know you love the NFL draft as much as I do, and you're gonna want a nice hefty watch list of players during this college football season. Well, go ahead, check out my draft guide. You can purchase it for only 30 bucks by Venmoing or PayPaling me. Links in the description. It's a one-time payment and you get it for this whole draft cycle and forever and always. Technically, it's a Google spreadsheet. So send me your email when you send the payment. I'll get you hooked up. You will see my current prospect rankings and big board, my full evals. And guess what? It updates throughout the whole draft cycle. So it's a great purchase and it's a great way to support the channel. Like honestly, one of the linebackers might be the call here. Brain Fisk isn't out of the realm of possibility either. Maybe I think I'm just gonna swing on the upside of Chop. Actually, I think I'm just gonna swing on that upside. What's their edge room look like? They have BJ Ojolari, but they don't see him. I don't think they see him, at least early on, as a guy that can stay on the field on running downs. They got Zaven Collins out there, Dennis Gardeck, Victor Dimukeje. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think Chop is the guy that I want there though. Just don't think that he is. So maybe it is Braden Murphy. Maybe it is Braden Fisk time. Maybe. I think I might just send it with the linebacker. Just get the cat that I want. Look at I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get some length. I'm gonna get some speed with Eder and Cooper. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, next on the docket will be the Rams. We took Liatu Latu. And I mean, I could go Braden Fisk, just pairing him up with Cooper BB there on the end, or Cooper BB, Kobe Turner there on the inside. Is a thought. Devondre Sweat, I feel like, is gonna fall. We could also take a look, take a project at tackle. I don't think that's necessarily what I want to do. I don't think I want to go in on the corner class either. Yeah, do they have yeah, they got Green as a corner. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go with Fisk. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna take Fisk here. All right, here comes the Niners. We could do a plethora of different things here. First thing that comes to mind is probably corner. We could continue to try to address the interior. Cooper BB still hanging around here. You got Christian Mahogany. Corner. Kyrie Jackson would make some sense here for the Niners. Get them some size there on the outside. I think I like that. Kyrie Jackson, Cam Hart. There, it's kind of like just take whoever you like the most there. I think Jackson offers a little bit more in terms of length and athleticism. Let's go ahead and take a gander at my big board, because I feel like they're close enough. Like Cam Hart, literally Kyrie Jackson and Cam Hart are like almost identical in terms of their testing and everything. Like maybe Cam Hart's the guy I lean with, actually, if I'm being honest. I think that's where I'm gonna go, actually. I'm gonna go with Cam Hart. All right, we're back here with the Arizona Cardinals. And I'm going to look at edge, who's available. Braylon Trice, golly, that feels like the pick. I'm not going to think too much about it. Braylon Trice to the Cardinals. Back again with the Cardinals. You could look to running back, look to the future. Trey Benson's a very interesting thought. Could go with some offensive line help. Mainly, I'd probably be looking for a center. Mason McCormick. I know they got him rated later, but he's going in the top 75, for sure. Question is he gonna be your left guard? Is he gonna be your center? And I'm willing to find that out inside of camp. Let's go ahead and send it with McCormick. Seattle Seahawks. All right, now I definitely have to address that left guard spot. I just have to. Question, well, at least BB has experience playing left guard. I mean, he did last year. I think he did the year prior too. Kicking over from left tackle. So I think we're going to go with BB here for the Seahawks. We're back with the Los Angeles Rams. I've taken Fisk. I've taken Liatu Latu. I could look at tackle. And the options are a few right tackles. There are a few right tackles. So probably won't go with tackle. I didn't get my corner yet. I want to get my corner. Kyrie Jackson's still here. More of a press guy. I'm looking for someone who can truly be off ball. Maybe it's like Phillips. Perhaps. Yeah, that kind of feels like the play. I mean, how's running backs looking? Okay, I could get a speedster in right to be able to have that nice, you got your patient, great vision runner in Kyron Williams. Pairing him up with right kind of feels fun. But I think I'm just going to go with the corner, maybe linebacker, maybe not linebacker. And this feels early. This feels rich. If I go with Phillips, I'd probably feel better at pick 99. So maybe I just take top guy on the board. Probably the better way to go. We got some good talent here. We truly do. A lot of interiors. I think I'm going to go with Jalen Wright, actually. I'm going to get that home run threat to pair up with Kyron Williams. Because let's be honest, Kyron Williams isn't I don't think they're going to treat him necessarily this year as a bell cow, though he can be. And just being able to have that home run threat to work off of feels really nice. All right, Arizona Cardinals. Again, just kind of want to go with the best player available. Taking a look here. Could go with Cedric Van Pran. It's not a bad thought. I could take actually Austin Booker and develop him. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that quite a bit. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take Austin Booker, develop it, and hoping it pays dividends down the stretch. Marius Mims, we got Cam Hart, and now what do I do? Jonah Ellis just sitting here is just right. It's just right. Grab that guy that can you can develop, put size on, and play strength. Early on, he'll be a DPR only. But you really love the quick twitch of Jonah Ellis. All right, I'm gonna go with that corner now. Phillips, I feels like the right fit here out of everyone who is available. So I'm gonna go with Andrew Phillips for the Rams. We're back here with the Seahawks. Another team. I'm just kind of probably gonna just take best available, and there's actually a pretty solid core of offensive linemen still here. What's the interior class looking like? Not great. Not great. I am gonna eye Christian Boyd for pick 118 and hope that he makes it back to me because I want to get them more size there. We can take a quick look at edge. I don't love who's available. Gonna go back to the interior again. I'm kind of eyeing Cedric Van Pran. Who are their current safeties? Feel like is a good question for the Seahawks. Current starters there, Julian Love. They also brought Kevon Wallace, Kobe Bryant, Rashawn Jenkins. So yeah, I could definitely take a shot at safety. I'd probably be looking for more of the box options, so Cole Bishop would be right up my alley. Okay, back with the Arizona Cardinals, and Kyrie Jackson here is just really good value. Truly is. Don't think the Cardinals have another tackle option though. I mean, they have Paris Johnson, but who else is playing there? Oh, that's right. They brought in Jonah Williams, so I guess they're fine enough right now. Oh, Malik Washington. Ugh. I mean, you just lost a Rondale. Oh, they brought in Chris Moore. I don't really care. They got Dortch. I know that they like Dortch, but I think just having more receiving talent isn't a bad option. I think I want more of a... Oh, I mean, Malik Wallace is pretty fluid. Renardo Green's really good value as well. I don't know if he's necessarily a Gannon fit, though. I'm going to go with Malik Washington. Okay, back with the Seahawks. I was saying at 118, I really want Christian Boyd. I wanted to get some girth there on the interior. He tested out solid enough. You know what you're getting if you get him, so I'm gonna snag him here. I'm a big fan. Big bodied guy, stupid strong. Okay, back with the Niners, and golly, what's the interior class looks really good. That right guard spot was kind of a problem for the Niners. They brought in Feliciano because Burford just wasn't really cutting it. Feliciano is probably more of a stopgap option, so I'm going to go with Zach Zittner. Back again with the Niners. Could be looking for a running back to kind of be the heir. I mean, they got Elijah Mitchell there. Unfortunately, he was banged up. Let's take a quick gander at the Niners. I mean, I wouldn't mind going interior either. I mean, interior right now for the Niners is just kind of like a rotation at this juncture. Oh wow, they brought in Patrick Taylor to be running back 3 there. I don't love that. I could take a shot on like a Marshawn Lloyd, who could eventually be like a Christian McCaffrey if you really hit big on him. Actually, I'm gonna go with that. All right, back again with the Niners. Again, let's take a look at that interior. I don't love the interior group here. Fabian Lovett's a nice option. I mean, we're getting to that close to midday 3 area. I like Jawan Briggs as well. Let's see. Maybe more corner help. Like, oh man, I really love Brownlee. And I love Kalen Carson actually as well. So like more guys that can contend there with Diamador Lenore isn't a bad option. I do think both these guys can end up kicking into the slot. Yeah, I'll go with Carson. Arizona Cardinals. We're at that juncture. We're at that point where we're just taking best player available. To me, it'd probably be another corner. I love Brownlee. I really do. Rosengarten being here is actually very interesting. Might be too much to pass up on, actually. I think it is. Because eventually, I mean, I imagine they want Paris Johnson playing, or he's probably moving to the left side. They currently have Jonah Williams listed as the left tackle, but I imagine Paris Johnson gets kicked out to left tackle sooner rather than later. Rams, I would love to get in on this tackle class. Garrett Greenfield kind of gives you someone you could mold. We have back-to-back picks here, so I'm probably going to use one of them on Greenfield. I think he could be an early day 3 pick. So let's just go ahead, send it there with that. And then feel like along the defensive line, I wouldn't mind girth. Talent's not really there. Grabbing another edge. I guess I don't necessarily have to do. Are there linebackers I like at that juncture? There are. Like Jalen Ford's actually kind of a nice option. I think I like that option. I think I'm going to go with it. All right, Arizona Cardinals, we're back on the clock with them. Again, kind of just taking the best players available. And you know what? I know James Conner, man, he's going to be the workhorse. But if I could develop Isaac Guerendo, I don't mind that one bit. All right, San Fran. Taking some players. Sionovaki. Oh, dude, snag him. Is he a running back? Is he a slot receiver? Is he a safety? I don't know. I think you take him and you just kind of find out. All right, Seattle Seahawks. Like Bortolini being here, I don't see that happening. So I'm just going to pretend Bortolini. I see him going in the top 100. Thrash is a really cool option to get. Really cool option to have. Grab more cornerback help with like a Nehemiah Pritchett. Malik Mustafa would be hella fun too. Cowan. Like, there are a lot of good players here. A lot of good players. Who slotted a linebacker currently for the Seahawks? You got Jerome Baker and Tyrell Dodson. Oh, man. Are those long-term options? Probably not. Let's look at the linebacker class. I mean, you could snag Curtis Jacobs and hope to develop him. Like, Buki Watson's nice, but I just think Jacobs has the higher ceiling, so I think I'll snag that. Arizona Cardinals back on the clock. Remember, we grabbed Guerendo. Just kind of want to take best players available. And you know what? I might take another shot at receiver because I love Thrash. Really do. We're going to ignore Bortolini, but I am going to go take a look. Hunter Norzat. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I think I am going to take Norzat, who could maybe play center early. But he's got some versatility to him. He's played like all 5 spots during his career, dating back to Cornell and Penn State. McCormick could contend there for left guard. So, yeah, we're going to go with that. Seahawks now back on the clock. And there's interesting players here. Oh, I do love Tyrone Tracy, but I don't think the Seahawks necessarily need to snag a running back. Maybe Brandon Jackson gives you some flexibility. Is he a guard? Is he a tackle? I'd rather have maybe someone who come in there and contend at center. They have Nick Harris. They have Oluwatimi. Kind of hoping one of those guys work out. Yeah, I'll just go with Coleman. Low diversity. Rams back on the clock. 196. Ooh, Tip Ryman. Oh, that's a thought. That's a thought that I'm definitely gonna consider. Could go with more cornerback help. Nehemiah Pritchett is a good fit. I think I like that. And we're back on the clock with the Rams. Scroll through Richardson, Kamari and Richardson's. Someone I might consider if I really just want to try to improve this this cornerback room. Just taking shots on multiple guys isn't a bad option. They got Tanner Brown as their kicker. Yeah. Do I want to take a shot at kicker? I don't want to take a shot at kicker. There might be low-key some good safeties still available. I mean, I wish there were guys with more versatility as like center fielders. That'd probably be like Trey Taylor out of Air Force. Very versatile defense, like safety player. Actually, I think I am gonna go that way. Don't really know where he ends up. Is he a slot? Is he a box? Is he a deep man? I think he could really be all those things. Okay, back with the Niners. And I wouldn't mind bringing in more help along the defensive trenches. Fabian Lovett's still here. Juwan Briggs is still here. Evan Anderson is here. Those are some talented guys right there. I think I like Lovett a little better. He's a bit of a better athlete than those two. Back again with the Rams. We still got quite a few picks. Who's kicking for the Rams nowadays? Again, I'm not taking a kicker. I think kickers, you could take the kickers and punters as UDFAs and feel all right about it. I kind of want to... I mean, Shaw Smith Wade is a slot. You kind of got Quinton Lake there. If anything, you're just trying to grab versatility. Your safety room, but I mean, we grabbed Trey Taylor for that. Walter Rouse, you could bring him in. Try to develop him along with Garrett Greenfield. I could get a big stinking boy in Dylan Johnson there. I think that's not bad. I don't mind taking another shot running back, but I feel like I'd rather take that shot at tackle. I'm gonna go with Rouse. Niners really have honestly done quite a bit there for the Niners. At this point, yeah, I'll take Shaw Smith Wade. We come in and just help out that secondary. I think that's kind of fun. All right, who has the last pick? I'd be the Rams at 154. So this is their last pick until their actual last pick. I could grab another tight end. They're pretty set at tight end. There ain't really much to look at there. Man, part of me actually just wants to go with Dylan Johnson. I mean, there are meaty options here for the interior. I think Evan Anderson probably makes the most sense. I want to grab someone who could eventually replace Bobby Brown, who's just kind of all right. Arizona Cardinals, last pick. Just want to take good players. Yeah, that's about all I want to do for them. I think I might just go with more cornerback help. Because I only took Kool-Aid. So yeah, I'll go with Richardson here. Really good athlete. All right, Seattle Seahawks. What are we doing? Have Brock Bowers. Never... Like, I could continue to take swings on the interior. I mean, Bookie Watson still being here. Just kind of like not a bad option. If I just kind of want to develop some linebackers, since I really don't feel like there's any long-term options there. I think I will. Don't mind if I do. Okay, next pick here is the Niners. This is their final pick of the draft. Got in some good players here. I feel really good about what I've done here. Maybe take a swing on like a Flournoy. After catch ability. I like it at this part of the draft. I'll take it. And then here is the final pick for the Rams. I'm going to run through teams I've done real quick. Arizona Cardinals, I took Marvin Harrison Jr., Kool-Aid McKinstry, Edwin Cooper. You got Braylon Trice, Mason McCormick, Austin Booker, Malik Washington, Roger Rosengarten, Isaac Guerrero, Hunter Norzat, and then Camryn Richardson. So I think that's a pretty good haul for the Cardinals. Niners, I snagged Marius Mims, Cam Hart, Jonah Ellis, Zach Zintner, Marshawn Lloyd. You got Kalen Carson, Sione Vaki, Fabian Lovett, Shaw Smith-Wade, and Ryan Flournoy. And then finally for the Seahawks, I took Brock Bowers, Cooper Beebe, Cole Bishop, Christian Boyd, Curtis Jacobs, Brandon Coleman, and Nathaniel Watson. And now finally here with the Los Angeles Rams, Liatu Latu, Brandon Fisk, Jalen Wright, Andrew Phillips, Garrett Greenfield. You got Jalen Ford, Nehemiah Pritchett, Trey Taylor, Walter Roos, and Evan Anderson. Is there any speed left at receiver? Oh, there's big speed. There's like big boy speed in Bub Means. Like, we're talking like this cat's what? 227. He's 227. Ran a 4.43. Legit vert. I mean, that's some good size. I think I might go with that to wrap up the draft here. And there it is, man. That's my draft classes. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm going to be going division by division with these. So, yeah, if you want more draft content, I'm currently pushing out my final prospect rankings for each position. So you can check out that sucker down here. But as always, until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.